Hey friends, my name is Evelyn Joy and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my garden. These are my blueberry plants. I have them in containers and that's what today's video is about. This year I experimented with containers and in-ground, and I had some things that were successful, some things that were not successful, some things that were more successful than others, right? So I wanted to give you a little bit of a tour while talking about container gardening. Now, as I mentioned, the blueberries work really well in containers. The reason for that is the same reason why my grapes over there are doing well in containers. And that reason is because it needs modified soil. You see the pH levels and the acidic soil levels, it needs to be adjusted because these are things that do not normally grow where I am, naturally without help, right? So I live in Kansas. So we do have like vineyards and blueberry places here, but they have to amend the soil. So that's why containers, can help a lot with that. Now people can grow these things in ground. They just have to amend the soil a lot. Okay. The other thing I thought that I was going to be a big fan of is growing strawberries in laundry baskets. So I tried 4 different things. I tried strawberries in laundry baskets, which were not great. Strawberries in a raised bed, which not a fan of. Strawberries in a hanging planter definitely didn't work. And strawberries in swimming pools, which surprisingly is my favorite, and I love it the most, and it worked out the best, and I'm going to continue doing it. Crazy, I know. So let's talk about that. The strawberries in these laundry baskets, they didn't really produce a lot of strawberries, and it is the first year and everything. But one issue I had is that if the strawberries are in the top, a lot of times the little flowers don't get pollinated because they're down in there. I had a lot more success growing cilantro and basil in the tops of these. But the issue is that the strawberries, they want to create more strawberry plants by sending out shoots, and it's just not working out with this whole setup, unfortunately for me. Other people, love growing in laundry baskets, and that's why I wanted to try it. But for me, my favorite has been in the kiddie pools. In the ground, I've been mulching and mulching and mulching, and I just have so much grass growing in with the strawberries, and it's just a pain. Other people mound up and figure out ways to do strawberries in the ground, and it works more successfully for them. For me, the kiddie pools was the easiest way. You see, you can't grow just anything in kiddie pools, unfortunately. It has to have shallow roots, so you can't grow like carrots in there. Last year I tried growing squash, and I just feel like the squash didn't do as well as it could have because the roots were inhibited. This year I grew radishes in, hi sweetheart, I grew radishes in, hi Joshy, you got a skateboard? Yeah. This year I grew radishes and cabbages in a kiddie pool, and those were successful. Just cabbage worms want to eat my cabbages, that's the only thing. I could do turnips in a kiddie pool. Hey buddy. Hi Joshua, you're skateboarding?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Skateboard is got on the beach.
Nice. So the hanging planter, the issue was it doesn't get any rain, and I don't water it enough, and it's got too much direct sunlight, and it just didn't do well.
The service got on the beach.
What? Something's on the beach? So my carrots was another thing that did not do so well in containers, and the carrots just did better in the ground. It's okay if it's broken, buddy.
Yeah.
So I just feel like the carrots did much better in the ground than in containers, but I do have success with carrots growing.
Hey.
Good job, buddy.
See?
Yeah.
It's got broken.
I feel like a lot of the things I grew in the ground did really well, and a lot of the things I did in containers didn't do as well. For example, I grew one sunflower in a container and a bunch of sunflowers in the ground. And the one in the container, it just needs watered more often. The problem with let's talk about tomatoes. I have one tomato in a container. Last year I did a bunch in containers. And just in the ground, it flourishes way more. In the container, you just have to water it constantly. It has inhibited roots, so it just doesn't grow as much. It doesn't produce as much. It doesn't get as big. It's more droopy. It's more complaining. It needs space for its roots. Basically, tomatoes need more root space.
Mommy?
Where's Caleb? He's in bed.
My.
So, yeah, that's my 2 cents about what I've learned about containers just from my experience. Now, you may experience something different. You may have a bigger container and not have these issues. You may water more often than me and not have these issues. So, it just depends. Experiment. Do your own experiments and see how they go. My cucumbers are, fine. Maybe they'd be doing better in the ground. I don't know. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.